What it do? What it do? It's your boy, Trot Wham, Wham OG on Twitter. What's good with y'all? How y'all feeling? It's Wham Talk. We back up in here. It's Wednesday. You know, how y'all feeling, man, out there? Let me put the chat up because I know I got some. Look at my man, Don Richie, in the chat already. I'm gonna slow this down a little bit. Let some people slide in. We see the people climbing in. We got 7,000 people watching through right now on Who-Bangin Sports Talk channel. Y'all know what we doing. What's going on, Ragu? My man, how you feeling? Just trying to get some of this cash. This is how we doing it. Y'all already see me on Twitter. We live on Twitter right now as well. Y'all see me on Twitter. I got my pin tweak. I'm on the Lakers full game -8. I got it really at like 7. You feel me? I seen a few of my player partners on it. I kind of got it early. I'm doubling down on the 8. I took it again at 8 as well. I don't. It's moving at 8.5. You know what I'm saying? Looks like it's a cool little play. We're gonna break that one down first, but just to, shout out to everybody tuning in on all the platforms that we moving through right now. We on Facebook, we on YouTube, on the Who Bangin Sports Talk channel. We on my Twitter page. We on DJ Big Boss Twitter page as well. What's good with y'all? How everybody feeling? You know what I'm saying? I was gonna hijack Big Ragu. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna hijack you, Big Ragu. I told boss, I was like, I ain't gonna do Big Ragu like that. He gonna slide through. He gotta get that sauce in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Look at Ragu in there for me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. But let's get right into it though. It's Wham Talk Wednesdays, December 11th. My birthday was just 2 days ago. I appreciate everybody that gave me happy birthday wishes. Appreciate all y'all, man. That's love from the heart. You know how it is, man. Everybody should feel special without having to ride that little bus. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? We in here. Let's get it. I'm I got a few I got a few plays though for real this time. You know what I'm saying? I had been doing 3. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to drop 2 in y'all face first. You know what I'm saying? I got first half, full game, Lakers. And this is the reason why. Y'all seen how Anthony Davis been on the tear, really trying to make a case for MVP, all that good stuff, whatever. They might have to slow this down though. This train may need to slow down. May have to slow this train down. Me being a Laker fan, I don't want us to be going through people like this. I'd rather have us have a little climb. People start being real. We could see all the real fans because all these people coming out of the woodworks is starting to scare me. You feel me? I'm a day oneer. Me and my bro was talking about Ebanks the other day. If y'all ain't a real Laker fan, y'all know who Ebanks is. But go into this Laker breakdown. This is really it though, man. It's first team in points in the paint, number 1 in the points in the paint, number 2 in margin of victory. You know what I'm saying? They fast break is ridiculous. They like number top 3 in fast break. They top 6, 6 in 3-point percentage. Y'all heard people talking about that already. But they number 1 in shooting percentage. That's what's really eyeballing me. They're actually making a lot of their shots. A lot of y'all been seeing some of those KCP things and all that stuff. KCP actually been balling. Like, I ain't really gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Laker fan. I'm gonna talk my shit. Like, I think KCP been balling. Like, that's how I be feeling. Like, but going to these other team, man, this is the first game of the Lakers 5-game road trip. They're gonna take a few other games. Let's look into what the Lakers got coming up. They got a few teams. I didn't pull that one up. I don't know why I don't have the Lakers. The Lakers full games. This first 8 games. I got everybody else's first 8 games except for the Lakers. I just supposed to know that off the back of my head and shit. Like, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? But look, this is to the Lakers right now. They got Orlando. They're gonna be in Florida for a while. They got Orlando. They got Miami. They got Atlanta. They got Indiana, and they got the Bucks. They got a cool little road trip coming ahead for the Lakers. So this is one of those games that they really got to come out, put their foot on their ass. And this team, Orlando, they're trying to play a little too slow. They have real good defenders though. Isaac been playing really well as far as on the interior side, been balling out. I like that that full game over, like you saying right there, chaos. I understand. You know what I mean? I think the Lakers are gonna come out and whoop on some ass, and they're gonna really do some damage right here early as well. So that's why I'm doubling up. I'm taking the first half -4, so already moving to 4.5. So you know what I mean? Y'all could get it how y'all feel on that, but I tried to send that one these plays out early because they've been moving. So I got it at 7, had to take it again at 8. You know what I mean? So let's do it. Like, Lakers playing really good, covering the last 4 games. Same thing with Houston, though, not lying. They covered the last 4 games as well. But if you notice, like, I mean, not Houston, but Orlando. But if you notice that Orlando's been playing really well with, Markel Fultz. He's been playing all right. You know what I mean? He hasn't been playing like crazy. Top pick like he was projected, but he's been playing all right. You know what I mean? I think a lot of that has to do with, when you put up on that pedestal, you get into a situation, you get down to reality. You know what I mean? Like maybe that helps you out. So that's probably what happened with Markel. He's been playing all right, but I don't think they're going to be able to, withstand this Laker offense and this Laker defense. They've been balling out, but they really been shooting it out. Number one in shooting percentage, which is crazy. 4 game. This is the fourth game in 7 days. You know what I'm saying? They could really get this done though, because they've been actually having some type of rest. Going on to their 15 wins in their last 16 games, so they're going into their 16th win in the last 17 games. So they playing pretty damn good. The Lakers have, so we got to look into that. I've been trying to like not be a homer here, but I got to be G with you. And then when you look at what these Orlando is, their points per game is 103. Their efficiency field goal percentage, they're ranked number 28th. They're not really shooting that well, you know what I mean, from the from perimeter or inside. They actually are missing really their big centers, Vucevic. Without Vucevic, this team is really not that good. I mean, I did take them to win the division as a long shot. It looks like that shit bit me right in my ass. So this is one of those chances that we definitely trying to get some of this money off of these motherfuckers. And we taking Orlando. We fading Orlando, taking the Lakers. And I mean that's how we gonna start that off. You know what I'm saying? We like the Lakers, man. They got a tough schedule coming up too for Orlando. So this could be one of those teams that they kind of like, man, these are Lakers coming in here and whooping our ass. We ain't, we could possibly beat New Orleans at home. I mean, away. They got New Orleans at home. They got Utah. I mean, away. They got Utah away. They got Denver away, and they have Portland away. So they're about to go on their own little trip as well. But for the most part, got to fade them today, bruh. Lakers all day on this one. I seen a lot of my player partners on that. And I mean, Lakers need to start off this road trip solid. And I feel like they are going to start off solid because they've been playing pretty good against weaker, inferior teams. And this is definitely one of them. So the next game, though, this one right here, though, man, I'm telling y'all, I really, I'm torn, man. I'm torn in this game. I really want to take the Hornets against Brooklyn. I really want to take the Hornets. I had them last night. I had them money line. That shit had me feeling good. Then I doubled up and took them second half money line. That shit looked even better because it was like plus 140 or 130, some shit like that. That shit was even nice. So I was like, damn. Now, Devontae Graham, and I bet you this is one of the stats that I did remember off the head. Devontae Graham is actually top 3 in field goal attempts. He's shooting the most threes as all 3 people. And I think the only people that is ahead of him is James Harden. Let me see here. Shit, I wrote that shit down. I remember writing that shit down. It was crazy. I was like James Harden and somebody else, Luca or some shit, or Luca's right up under him or something like that. But it's crazy though. He's like really shooting that many threes. Devontae Graham from the Hornets, from the Charlotte Hornets, been playing really good, shooting those threes, and he's actually making those. He made the most threes in the league so far. Top two, top two. Only person ahead of him is James Harden. Crazy, bro. Crazy. He balling out. So I like the way he's been playing. The only thing that I think I needed to look up here, and I'm doing this shit off the fly right now, you know what I'm saying, was who's in who's in the lineup. I think Malik Monk maybe out. He's probable, I believe, last time I checked, but I don't know if he's playing right now. Yeah, this looked like that boy. It's game time decision. He got that finger situation, but it's probable. But at the same time, those probables could always lead up to being outs. You know what I mean? Like you gotta always keep that in consideration. But I think the 10 plus 10, 10.5, like you saying up in there, Kennedy Sports, that 10.5 makes sense. That makes sense to me. Like that 10.5 makes sense to me. You know, if you could get you a 10.5 on the Brooklyn, on that Brooklyn line, well, going against Brooklyn on Hornets, that makes sense because they've been playing pretty well. And Biombo, you know what I mean? I hate betting on Biombo. That shit is fucking pathetic. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool. You feel me? What's happening with all y'all, man? I'm sorry for not mentioning the chat, man. My guy Noli knows is in there. What's up with you, OG? You already know, Brody. Man, we up in here. What's up with you, Big Ragu? My guy, Big Ragu. Hey man, you already know. What's up with you, Juan? Man, I appreciate you on the birthday wishes. I appreciate that, bro. Oh man, chaos, what it do? You already know, man. I like that over though, like you said that over, and we got Mason Big, we got Kennedy Sports, but like Kennedy Sports said, that 10.5 is crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. They've been covering though. Let's pull up their stats, bro. Like Brooklyn, they last 8 out of 10. They cover 8 out of 10. They last 8 out of 10 on the fucking straight up and the ATS. So they've been doing a thing. The funny thing is they've been going under though. They've been going under two. I believe they've been going like three out of seven. 3 out of 7 to the under. So they've been going 7 times out of 10. They've been going under. So they've been playing some sort of defense, and the craziest thing with Kyrie, and this is a crazy Kyrie stat now. When Kyrie's not playing, he's out for Brooklyn. But when Kyrie isn't playing, their assist goes up like 6.6. Their assist goes up. So when he's off the floor, their assist goes up 6.6. The ball moves around. This is coincidence. What the fuck is going on right there, right? But I'm not gonna go all the way into it on that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, sliding through. But this, I ain't gonna waste all y'all time. But the Brooklyn, they ninth in pace in the NBA. They total rebounding is 3 though. That's a pretty big one. They had like 57.6 total rebounds a game and shit. So they pretty up there with rebounds. That's probably another reason why they've been going under. They've been holding down the balls. You know what I'm saying? Doing their thing. Their fast breaking is opponent's fast break is ranked number 4. So they slowing down the pace. This might be a good way to go under this total right here. I know my man Noli knows, man. He loving these stats. You feel me? The way you dropping some of this stuff. But then you look at that next 8 games for Brooklyn. Brooklyn, they're playing Charlotte today. Then they play Toronto at Toronto. Then they go home, play Philadelphia. Then they actually go back on the road, play New Orleans and San Antonio. So they take that little Southwest flight, probably, you know what I'm saying? Take that Southwest flight, do that, get that that New Orleans and San Antonio. And then from there, they go to Atlanta. I mean, they stay home. They stay home and play Atlanta, and then they play the Knicks. Then they go on the road again and play fucking Houston. Man, I'm sorry, I'm messing that all up. You know what I mean? I'm just getting like really like I've been up all day and shit trying to figure out which play is the right play on this one. I'm torn, and I think it's really the under, man. It just makes the most sense. Let's see what my book is giving me on the under for this game. I got 216 and a half. You know, I was thinking it was going to be a little higher than that, to be honest. I think it's going to be a little higher than that, but at the same time, that hook makes me feel a little bit at ease. I'm going to take that one right there. We're going to jump on that one right now. I'm going to take the under in this Boston New Orleans Hornets game. I think he's gonna shoot those threes. He shot a lot of good threes last game. They was trying to keep up with that other dude. Y'all seen him almost score like 80 points if he kept on giving them the ball to do Davis Barchins from the Wizards. Shoot all those threes, bro. That shit was crazy. And he was keeping up with him. I watched that game because I had the money line, you feel me? But That shit was crazy. You know what I mean? I think he's really good. Devontae Graham. I don't want to go against him, but I don't think they really all the way together as far as a team. I didn't really go into their stats like that. I mean, as far as what Hornets been, Hornets. I mean, they're ranked number 7th in free throws. I mean, not free throws, but number 7 in 3-point percentage, and then they're 26th in pace. You know what I'm saying? They're ranked 26th in pace. That's another reason why I was leaning under initially before I came in here, because they're ranked 26th in pace. They actually the last 5 games it's been 1-4 for the under, and a 2-3 for the ATS. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't include, that does include the one that they won last night. So I really don't want to fade. I don't want to fade Boston. I mean Brooklyn. That 10.5 though, it makes me want to take Charlotte for sure. You know what I mean? I might take Charlotte as well. You know what I mean? But I'm really torn, man. What y'all thinking in the chat, man? I really lay it. You know what I'm saying? Lay it. I'm laying it to them. I feel you, bro. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. Yeah, it's Bartrands. Yeah, Bartrands was balling last night. But man, go into I think I'm on that under though, man. I already took it actually. I already took that. That's over. That 216 and a half. We on that. We on that one right there. And we already on the Lakers first half. We on the Lakers first half for Lakers full game, -4, -8. And now I'm gonna go into the next game. You know what I'm saying? Like here it is. Here it is. Kawhi Leonard's the first game we gonna see. Kawhi Leonard's getting his rings. They doing this thing. You know what I mean? They doing this thing. They doing this thing. Kawhi doing this thing. But at the same time, you looking at this Toronto team like, man, they've been playing really damn good. This is the East Coast. The Clippers are going to the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? They're going to the East Coast. So this is kind of like at home, you feel me? He coming to get his ring in our house type of feel. But we about to spank him. That's how I feel they're gonna go into this game. The mindset, the actual, presence on the court. I think that's what we're gonna be able to see on this game. This is gonna be an ESPN game. You're gonna see all the people talking. They're gonna all talk to you about the Clippers defense. They're gonna say the Clippers got the greatest defense. They play all these great players. Patrick Beverly's a dog. Yada 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 yada. All that other shit, right? But when you go back and peel them on their defense, when you look at their numbers are not impressive. They're not really out there doing anything that's really showing you that they really are that superior for them to have this much clout, other than they're making actually great moves because they have a great player, a great front office player, not player, but he is a player, Jerry West. You feel me? He's a player partner, Jerry West out there. They got somebody out there making moves. So shit, yeah, they supposed to be looking nice, but can they make it all together? You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. Since Doc landed on the Clippers, the Toronto has covered 8 out of the 13 meetings. So they covered 8 out of 13, 10, like out of 13 meetings. You feel me? They hanging out with them. They only get 5 off of them. So these last couple of times, you know what I'm saying? Toronto been getting on that ass. So if you look at that as far as the historic stat, I know people don't really like the historic stats or whatever. Look into the newer stats right now. The opponents per game, they're playing so much good defense. They're only 14th. They're in the middle of the pack. They're not that much impressive. You know what I'm saying? Their average and margin. Now that's a good stat, right? They're number 5 in average and margin, so they are beating up on people. But if you think about it, they should be beating up on people. This is not the same type of test that they're going to get. They got people coming in with the motivation to beat them today. So I feel like Toronto, not only they number 1 in fast break in the league, they're number 2 in points, opponent points in the paint. Y'all already know what Kawhi trying to do. He's trying to shoot inside the paint, trying to play all that type of defense. He's trying to cut through the defense. I think they're gonna try to, put Siakam on to Kawhi, and make it a pretty much a this player versus this player. And I don't think Kawhi is lacking, in any skill set. You know what I'm saying? So he could easily, chew up. He could easily chew up Siakam, but I don't believe he will tonight. I don't think it's going down. I think the Clippers are a bad bet today. If you own the Clippers, good luck, bro. Good luck. Put that in your pocket. You might be ripping it up soon. I'm telling you. I think Toronto got it today. And y'all could already just you can hear my breath. You can see what I'm on right now. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm on. I'm not playing. You feel me? I'm definitely on Toronto. This is the full game money line. I want full game money line. That's one of those plays that I already made. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm on a full game money line, and I'm about to take the first half money line as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this is gonna be a wire to wire show, bro. You shouldn't have left. We good over here. That type of feeling. I feel like Fred VanVleet is going to play. He already said he wants to play. He's going to play. And it's going down. You feel me? So you could already book me in there for Toronto full game money line. And shit, I mean, I want to take the Hornets, man. I want to take the Hornets. I want to take the Hornets, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but OG say up in the chat, he like, hey, don't go against Vegas. You feel me? I appreciate you. I appreciate you for real. I appreciate you. I shouldn't go against Vegas, but the way I'm looking at the eye test, bro, Brooklyn is nice. They good without Kyrie. He ain't playing. Like I say, 6 points, assists better. They moving the ball. They is really going down, but I just don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it against Hornets, even though they're coming off a back to back. I just don't believe it. Hornets actually been chilling. This is beginning of them actually playing. So actually I've been chilling these last couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Playing in between games and shit. So I feel like they got the good young legs that should be playing pretty good. Should see Bridges playing pretty good. Like I said, Devontae Graham, top 3-point producer in the league right now, dropping threes, making it look easy. So I feel like I was that. I feel you though. You know what I'm saying? Get your money. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, Brick, bro. I feel you, OG. That's what's up. But we in here though. We in here. We in here. We gonna go through another game. I mean, I don't really have too much on the Jazz and the Timberwolves, other than I think I did. I did cap that game actually. Actually, I did cap that fucking game. The Jazz and the Timberwolves. I did cap that game. I just didn't really have nothing on it though. I don't really have nothing on it. As far as this game, the Utah Jazz, they number 3 in 3-point percentage, number 15, I believe. No, they're actually number 15 in effective field goal percentage. Number 5, I'm sorry, number 5 of effective field goal percentage, but number 8 in opposing effective field goal percentage. You know what I'm saying? So they playing pretty good defense. They're number 3 in defensive rebounding. They're keeping their shit. You know what I'm saying? They not playing around like 80% of the time. They doing their thing. And they number 2 in opposing rebounding. So they making sure people don't get rebounds off of them as well. So they've been playing pretty good. Mike Conley is out. I like when Mike Conley is out. You already heard me on this show before. I like when Mike Conley is out because it gives them even more cohesiveness, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? They only really needed a shooter, somebody else that could break them down. They got Mike Conley, he could break them down. He's not that much of a shooter. He can shoot, but they got Bogdanovich, he's the real shooter, so they could really dish it around now. They got, you know what I'm saying? So I really like Utah a little bit, because they got those good things. And then if you look at the next 8 games, they going on a Cubs case schedule. So they could just really tighten in on Minnesota and whoop their ass on the road. They going home and playing Golden State. They going home and playing Orlando Magic. They gonna go to Atlanta and play Atlanta. Then they're gonna go to I believe Charlotte. I mean, yeah, Charlotte. They're gonna go to Charlotte. Then they're gonna go to Miami. Then they go to Miami. After from Miami for Utah. Then they're going back to home to play Portland. Then they go to LA to play the Clippers. So I feel like by the time they play they're gonna get to the Clippers when they already beaten up on. They already got emotion looking bad. Now they aren't really that good of a team. You heard it here first on WAM Talk. Clippers gonna have a little bad stretch, bro, and you're gonna be like, damn, the Clippers aren't what they are. And then all the people that talking all that Clipper stuff now, y'all could come back to the Laker town. You know what I'm saying? Come on back to where it's at. You know, feel me? But going back to this game with Minnesota, they've been playing all right. You know what I mean? They've been playing all right. Cat and Andrew Wiggins, they've been playing good, all right. As far as their points per game, they rank number 7, still in the top 10. Their points in the paint, they're ranked number 6. Still in the top 10. They total rebounds is number 5. They still doing what they supposed to be doing out there. Their effective field goal percentage though, which was is 23. So their effective field goal percentage is pretty trash. They be not thinking too straight when they be making some of these decisions. You feel me? Basically, that's what that shit shows us that really watch those games. You know what I'm saying? And look at these stats. For opposing field goal percentage, they rank 17th. So sometimes they get down on themselves and all that stuff. And you watching them in the game, you can see that into the stats, and you can look at that on the real game. So you know what you're getting. Defense. I'm sorry if I did spaz out right there, but they last 4 or 5 games, they haven't been playing defense. They've been going over the 4 of those times. So as far as the ATS, they've been 0-5 ATS. They haven't been covering any games either the last 5 games with Minnesota. So I definitely was leaning Utah, but Utah ATS was a little worse as well. It was just about the same, 1-4 the last 5. So they haven't been covering either. So I really don't really like this game. I did cap it though. So if anybody like, what I'm saying, any other of those sides, I wouldn't go Minnesota. You feel me? But what I'm saying, I don't really like that game like that. But for the most part, I really thought I was gonna take the Hornets game. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel comfortable doing it the way that actually 4. Yeah, I gave y'all 4. So I gave y'all the Toronto money line. We on that. We on the Raptors. We on the Hornets under 216.5. We on the Lakers -4, and we on the Lakers -8. You know what I'm saying? So we on those plays right there. Utah, I'm minus 127. Oh, minus 115 actually. So just take that first half. But you know what? We're not gonna take that because I don't feel like Utah is that much better than Minnesota. I don't feel like they're that much better than any other team either. So I don't have that much faith in them that much. So we're gonna leave that alone. Going back to what others on the games y'all got to talk about. You know what I'm saying? That Boston what's up with y'all, man? I know the low bag is on. We about to end this real quick. You feel me? Real quick. We about to end this. What's up with you, Juan? You Reeves, my Hustle Wilson, what's happening, man? Nasty Nate, you on the Raptors, man? For sure, I'm on the Raptors, bruh. For sure, I'm on the Raptors. Man, we own the Raptors for sure today. The Raptors is the one. I feel like the Raptors is the number one play for me today. I like the Lakers. Lakers is definitely a great play for me as well, but I like the Raptors, and I told the homies earlier, like I was on the Raptors because I took that shit early as hell. So, you know what I mean? So I'm on the Raptors for sure. Other than that, man, we're gonna end this off. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you guys didn't know, now you know this is WAM Talk Wednesdays. We're trying to do this more consistently, trying to appreciate y'all for showing up. We already know the low bag is on. Y'all about to go tune in. Shout out to my man Jimmy the Bag. Shout out to everybody else out there. You know what I'm saying? This is Who-Bangin Sports Talk. Hit the like button and the subscribe. And make sure y'all tune in with DJ Big Boss, my man Boss in the Sauce with my man Big Ragu. You already know what they doing, coming with that heat. It's championship weekend over already. So we looking to the bowls. And you already know I got a few of those. I'm gonna have to slide up on them too. You feel me? I'm gonna have to hop in the chat or come through. You feel me? Show y'all what I'm talking about, like with this bowl stuff, bro. I forgot to talk to. We're gonna talk about that later, boss. I actually got them in here. When we in DJ Big Boss setup. We didn't talk about that too much, but I appreciate y'all. What up with you, gas station sushi, Kennedy Sports? I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Big Ragu. Everybody flying through. DJ Big Boss in the house. What's up with you, bro? And you already know what it is. We on like popcorn, like Big Ragu said, and we out. Yeah.